So guys, we're back to messing up the day path with Remy. So let's just get back into it. Alright guys, here we are, the second part with Remy. Nothing too interesting happened in the second investigation. There was a couple dialogue things, but they were so minimal and so non-story thing. Some word, I don't know. It's kind of the same way I didn't see too much shenanigans I ran through it. It was very small changes in dialogue that added absolutely nothing. So yeah. Thank you again for having a good day. Without you, I would have been trapped sorting books for miles. Inviting you over for dinner is at least I could do. Okay, I am really sick and tired of game not giving me phone calls because I got good with them on the first date. I really am. Because I remember we talked about maybe having dinner, and he gave me his phone number in case everything wanted to be tried. But he didn't give me a phone call. I don't know. I think it's neat that you get phone calls when you're pressed. However, you can't fucking mention. You really cannot mention getting a phone call if it never happens. You can't. Fucking hell. It's no problem, really. Is it really? Is there something you could do for me, please? There's something else you could do. Potato. Huh? Okay, I during my little rant, I completely forgot what he was talking about, but where's potato factor into this? If I me without you, I would have been trapped. I was sorting books for a few hours. If I knew for was the least I could do, no problem, really. Is it really? Potato. What? Okay, I'm safe coming for this option. I'm gonna select potato to see what he says, but this is not the option I'm gonna pick. Potato. I think we have a few potatoes, but potatoes alone don't make it for a particularly good dinner. Maybe we could find something else to go for them. Anyways, is there anything particular you'd like to eat? I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know where my brain's at today. Maybe I should do this another day. I don't know. I also want to see a dialogue on this. There's something else you could do for me. Oh, what are you talking about? Mouse. Anyways, is it anything particular? Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Because funny. Anything will do. How about some steak? I could use some meat right now. Do you have something vegetarian? Okay, cool. We're going with this one. I can use some meat right now, if you know what I mean. Of course. We have a few sticks left. Oh, he's so oblivious. This might take a while, so we'll make yourself at home. Those words, Remy walked into a partially walled-off kitchen. There was no door, so I saw him open the fridge and take out 2 steaks before he set them on the counter. Soon after, he was already preparing the various ingredients with his somewhat clumsy paws. He was silent for a moment, then lifted his snout and looked at me from over the partition. Partition. Is it partition? Yeah, partition. Not partition, because I'm stupid. What is it? Ah, I just remembered about something. I could help you cook, but don't worry about it. Alright. I looked around the apartment as Remy cooked, and couldn't help but notice the almost mesmerizing tidiness that permitted the space. Shelves were filled with books, scrolls, magazines, and other various trinkets. Suddenly, the repetitive noise of the vegetables being cut ceased as Remy returned from the adjoining room. I'll be back in just a minute. He went down the hall and vanished through the bathroom door. What should I do? Examine the shelves, go into the bathroom. God. Look at the picture, search his bedroom, escape while I still can. I don't know why I would escape while I still can, because nothing's really happened. Water is delicious. Okay, well. I don't know where my mental state's at. This episode's already a mess. Okay, well. let's just fucking walk into. Do I walk into the bathroom or do I look at some other things first? I'm not gonna wait. That's for an achievement. I'm achievement hunting later. Fuck it. Let's just walk into the bathroom. Wait a minute. He's a second bath. I wonder why. Damn. Oh, game. Oh. You're funny. You're funny. Okay, let's not search his more personal stuff. So let's examine the shelves. I moved over to the shelves and I looked through the books and scrolls. Nothing particularly interesting caught my eye. From the titles alone, it seems all genres were more or less represented, fiction and non-fiction alike. That should be capitalized, but the scrolls were neatly sorted in holders, though I couldn't make out the logical consistency behind their arrangement. Battery, huh? Let's check that out. What am I looking at? What part of the body is this? Yeah. I'm not quite sure what I expected. Look at the pictures. I looked at one of the framed photos and examined it more closely. It was a red dragon. I guessed that it was a female of young adult or college age, though I wasn't sure, as it was hard to tell without looking at the obvious signs. Her crimson-scaled head was adorned with frills that ran down the back of her neck. She wasn't familiar to me. As the door opened and revealed the white dragon. As he approached, I felt my stomach rumble quietly. I barely heard the muffled sounds, but when I saw Remy perk his ears, I realized he had more sensitive ears than I expected. Well, you're already, I take it. It's supposed to. All starved, keeps saying around. I'm so empty. Lift your shirt. The fuck? Why are you... Okay, does, like, Remy just emit, like, pheromones that make you super horny because... Like, he's the most... Like... He's had the most options where he can just be like, I want to fuck. You know? I don't know. Sorry, I'm so empty. That makes me think of things that I really don't want to be thinking about right now. Or, I really don't want to see the outcomes of these actions. One of them's probably like the quote-unquote correct option, but I'm just gonna go suppose so. Although your stomach already answered that question for you. I thought he was gonna continue with that, but after entering the kitchen once more, I saw the dragon looking over the counter. Kitchen partition again. His mouth was open a little, as though he were going to speak, but his brow scrunched with hesitation. Before I could say anything, he shook his head and continued to cook. Soon I heard the sizzling of frying meat as the delicious smell of steak wafted into the room. Fueled by its fragrant odor, I slowly lost myself to daydream as I closed my eyes. Is something wrong? You're salivating. It's nothing. I was just thinking about something. Oh, the food is ready. Enjoy. I looked down and saw that the plate was already in front of me, piled with steak and vegetables. Remy was already eating, so I took the knife he had provided and cut off a small corner of my steak. Then I pierced it with my fork, its 3 prongs penetrating the flesh unrelentingly. Slowly I raised it to my mouth, and my tongue glided over the bare substance briefly as it entered my lips. What is with the food porn dialogue? We didn't get like anything about this whenever we ate anything. But okay. Like even when we did the BBQ, it was just we ate. Why are we now? Whatever. I just realized that painting. I thought it was a window. I was like, why would it be a window out into the nothing? But sure, let's just say Remy's so smart he managed to make a portal to the color dimension. I don't know. I took the first bite, a deliciously crisp exterior, with a much softer and juicy inside. It melted on my tongue, like butter, as the taste spread to even the remotest corner of my mouth. It was almost perfect. So, what were you thinking about? Huh? Ryan's words snapped me back to reality. You said you were thinking about something. I looked at some of your scrolls, deal with it by yourself. I was thinking about those recent murders. I met Emma recently. Why did you use a stove to cook? Nothing in particular. He used a stove to cook? My headset must be breaking because I'm hearing sounds in my right ear that sound like a headphone breaking. But I don't. Why am I bringing that up? It's not relevant there. Hope you liked cup mic. Huh. I don't know if we should mention Amira. We'll do that on the third option. So, let's ask about the stove. Why did stove cook? I mean, can't you just use a fire? Well, for one, not all of us have that ability. Besides, we still appreciate the convenience that comes with appliances like this one. And not everyone wants to eat food cooked with someone else's breath. Breathing fire indoors is also what everyone says. I see, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, it does. Alright, let's not ask about the murders. Yeah, I looked at some of your scrolls. Which ones? The ones about anatomy. Oh, well, I do have a variety of books and scrolls covering all kinds of different subjects. That's not as much. You may have heard that I have a degree in biology, which you never use nor try to apply in any way, shape, or form. Which is one of the reasons I was given the honor of coming here in the first place. As such, your anatomy is of high interest to me. No, it's not. And one of those things I'm supposed to study. Well, you studied Bryce's stick pretty well, and that's about the only thing you really did study. But anatomy? I was talking about your kind in general, not you in particular. Oh, in that case, I might be able to find you something more comprehensive than a handful of scrolls. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, do you live here by yourself? I do. Honestly, you're the first person. You are the first person to visit in a while. He spoke softly. His gaze wandered. Oh, I see. Thank you again for inviting me. Sure. Let's talk about Amira, even though this probably shouldn't. But you my boss? She's hanging around Tatsu Park. She certainly does that a lot. Let me give you one piece of advice. Don't ever work for a politician. Yeah, I don't think I ever will try to work for a politician ever, because they're pieces of shit. All right, let's not talk about the murders. Anyway, how do you like your food? It's adequate, it's delicious. I would marry this steak if I could. You know, just because of the random food porn that came out of nowhere, sure, let's go with I would marry this steak if I could. Seeing how it's already going, I don't think this marriage would last particularly long. Soon, both of our plates could pick. I guess I judged your push correctly. I'll go see one more. I'm good, thanks. That was an interesting steak. What kind of meat was that? Those were a roach steak. Are you familiar with that animal? I've heard of before. They're rather large, bovine animals characterized by the horns and body shape. Yes, I know. I've read about bovines. A roach is they're just telling people who don't know because I'm just doing. We get a range of products from them, from meat and milk to subproducts like butter and cheese. In addition to that, felt, oats, and cream. There's no way you're getting a lot of milk from them. No way. Because the cows we breed today are made specifically for that. The cows in this time don't have that generational breeding with them. We even use their horns and bones for a variety of things. As I said with the animals we have back at home. Speaking of unfamiliar creatures, why tell me more about your species? Are you referring to me, or all of us? Our society is composed of a number of different species, which you have probably noticed by now. Yeah, just about every person I meet is a new species somehow. I don't know how that works. It's supposedly a small town, but it has every single type of species. But, you know, I guess all of you. Well, let's start with the basics. I'm sure you're aware, but unlike the mammalian roaches, we are reptiles. Though, this makes me wonder about you. Based on your fur, I guess you are a mammal, but you are very different from other mammals we know. In the same vein, you don't share many of the characteristics of our reptiles back home. And by the way, we don't have fur, but hair. What's the difference? I was actually about to say that. There's really not much of a difference. I don't know. Fur is a set length, whereas hair keeps growing. Fur is more dense than hair. There is none. I guess fur does have a set length. Or doesn't have a set length. It just sheds before it gets there, right? Which I guess would that be set length? I don't know. Alright, well, what do we want to pick? Number 2 or number 3? They're kind of the same. I really wish my headset would stop with that sound. I don't know. My mind is so frazzled. Sure. Is that so? Interesting. Also interesting. Are you wearing all those coverings to make up for the lack of hair? One of them. I suppose that's one reason why humans wear clothes. They also provide warmth and protection, and are used to differentiate us from one another. Sometimes uniforms are used as identification. Other times clothes are just ornamental. What a person wears can tell us something about the person themselves. That sounds complicated. We also have beautiful homes and wear some things for ornamental reasons, though our uses aren't quite as extensive. That brings up an interesting question. Are you endo or exothermic? We produce our own body heat. That's unusual. From where I come from, all reptiles are exothermic. Unless you count birds as reptiles, I guess. But none of your reptiles are sentient, correct? Maybe it has something to do with our different brain structures. Maybe. No, you've been to our woods for a while. How do you like it here? I like these people, I like the landscape. We've seen, like, what? 2 things of the landscape? One of which is... No! Discord, you son of a bitch! Come on, open... Oh, no, open the small things. Fucking hell. Okay, well, we'll be here in Discord now. Landscape, that's what it's on. We've seen the beach, and we've seen somewhat of the countryside. That's about it. So, we have seen a lot of people, and we have fucked a lot of people, namely 2. So, the people. That's great to hear. Cultural differences can make things very difficult sometimes, even with these same spaces. I'm glad things are working out for you so far. Oh, I just remembered. I was able to save my game with all. Your interference was only a minor setback. Okay, got to hear it. Good job, Remy. You're awesome. Again, what? This is so out of left field. Where does this come from? This is on the same level of potato. Sorry, this is not the same level of potato. Potato. Honestly, I think the potato fucked my mind over. I think it did. Because that fucking hurt. God damn it. Okay. That one. It turned out it wasn't a big deal after all. You know, if that hadn't worked out so well, I would have to consider making new play up to that point for me. You know, we got time for that. Not gonna say that meme. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind playing some of your video games. Yeah, I haven't played an RPG in a while. Most looks like I suck at them, but no, that's a lie. I played Nexamon. Is that an RPG? I don't know. I haven't played a game like Final Fantasy. Speaking of your character designs, you have some pretty sus character designs, not gonna lie. Are we not also gonna mention the fact that the main villain was Reza? And Anna for that matter, I guess. Huh. Anyway, is that so? Yeah, they're fun. I'd like to see what kind of games you have here. I'll give them a bud. Perhaps I can show you sometime. You know, I'm glad you're here. Since you are in our world, we haven't really had the chance to just sit down and talk. I agree. I didn't know you wanted to chat. I'm just used to not sit down and chat with them. I agree. It's been a busy time for me, as you can imagine. Oh, of course. Thanks for taking the time to pay me a visit. If only you gave me a call. I always have so many things to take care of that it's hard for me to find some time to do something as simple as this. At least it worked out this time. You have a point, though. I don't really know that much about you. I know your work, but most of our conversations so far have revolved around things other than you and me. Speaking about left field, I just realized she talked about deformed ears, but honestly, I didn't really assume they were deformed until she talked about it, because these look like pretty normal ears to me. If anything, the most deformed thing here are his wings. Why are they so wavy? Anyway, enough about left field. Why don't you tell me about yourself? I don't really like talking about myself. Why not? I guess I wouldn't know what to say. I'm not really that interesting. Yo, same. I don't believe you. There's also the uncertainty of not knowing how another person will react to something I say. I don't want to embarrass myself. Hey, at least you told me that. That's something, I suppose. Anyway, now that you've seen my apartment, I'm wondering what your home on the other side of the portal looks like. It's nothing special. Yours is prettier. Actually, everything here looks nice in comparison to mine back at home. Thank you, Duolingo, for reminding me. I need to get that done today. Anyway, is that so? In some ways, I'm not really looking forward to returning, but it's not like I have a choice in the matter. I suppose you could always visit if you wanted to. It would be easy, I'm afraid. There was an extensive process involved for selecting who would go through the portal, and I was only one of many applicants. I'm surprised that I ended up being chosen. These two safe? No. Can I read? These two here now. Indeed. So, what have you been up to since last I saw you? You mean since I went to the kitchen to cook steaks? This would be a joke. Very funny. Yes, that's what I meant. No, that was a sarcastic, very funny. God damn it. It's not like any of those weren't like. I'm just messing with you, Horizon. With all the talking, I totally forgot about dessert. And to bother that, I'm on a diet. Would it happen to be a cream pie with a cherry on top? I'm up for dessert. Yeah, sure, porn. No, why do you ask? No reason. Oh, just be a minute. He neatly stacked our dishes before he took them into one of his 4 halls and went back to the kitchen using the other 3 rooms. I couldn't help but think that it looked pretty awkward. Well, no duh. When he returned balancing a plate with a rather attractive cake slice in a similar manner, I realized he would have to make multiple trips to carry everything to the table. Wait, ask if he needs help him. If you wait, obviously you don't help him. If you ask him for help, you're not going to help him because, you know, he's going to be polite and be like, no, it's good. But, so let's just help him. As soon as I moved up and stood up to move towards him, he made a strange face and spoke up. No, sit down, please. I can handle this. You're my guest after all. Not wanting to upset him, I sat down again. Once he placed the first cake slice on the table, he went back to fetch the other. When he approached the table for a second time, though, one of the tiny cake dessert forks started to slip off the plate. Mary reached with his free forepaw in an attempt to save it, but lost balance without his support and fell over. In an instant, the plate, fork, and cake slice flew through the air. The dish and silverware clattered as the pristine cake crumbled into a sad heap on the floor. For a few moments, there was silence as Remy and I looked at the result of his wonder. I'm sorry, Horizon. You don't need to apologize. That's fine. I'll just eat your slice instead. I don't want dessert anyway. So you got bitch, and nice. Nice. This isn't just about you and your cake. This always happens to me, no matter how hard I try. You have proper hands. So do some of the other species. How can someone like me even be a librarian? Not a day goes by without me dropping a scroll and unfurling it across the room. But the customers don't care, or pity me too much to say anything. It's a common sight for them after all. This is about a mirror, isn't it? I guess it is. I just don't see why someone like me got to be librarian when there were others more qualified for the position, or who were at least capable of not dropping the inventory on a daily basis. She makes fun of you for it. I do it. I mean, why else would she have me do these tasks all the time? Sorting books, carrying things from one place to another. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't work somewhere where my worth is the only entertainment I provide. I'm not gonna fucking try that again. Why don't you look for a new job? These positions have terms similar to those of ministers. If I ended my employment prematurely, it wouldn't look great. How long do you have left? A while. You should resign, consequences be damned. Can't report her to a superior or something. You just have to endure it. Yeah, can you report? Oh, I almost spilled that water. That would have been really fucking bad. Anyway, not really. It's not like I can prove anything. Her public and her private demeanor are two very different things. It would be my word against hers. I just wanted to have a nice evening with you, and now it's ended up like this. I shouldn't have butted that up. But you did. I know. I'm sorry, Izzy. Maybe that's your problem. What? You apologize all the time. Let's look at yourself, lying on the floor with bits of cake everywhere. Jesus Christ. You can't respond to that? Maybe that's why Mary keeps making fun of you. You can't stand up for yourself. Jesus Christ, I'm seeing myself so much in front of me right now, that's making me kind of sad. I just got it in my throat. That's fucking great. Oh, it's so fucking cold. Oh shit. Maybe you should stop apologizing and start doing something about your problems. Otherwise, how do you expect things to change? I don't know. I suppose you have a point. Well, I guess this evening's over. At any rate. I'll sort myself out. Goodbye, Arisen. Help him clean up the mess! As left the apartment, Remy got to his feet and started cleaning up the mess. Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, thanks for the life advice, but like... Yo, you should pick yourself up. See ya. What a bitch! Oh, that was a fucking nervous... Jesus Christ. Okay, nothing going on today. I guess I do whatever. Alright, well... It's probably going to be a short episode. I don't really care. My brain's so gone. It's not going to be entertaining if I keep on going. It's really not. So, just going to cut my losses here. Frazzled brain episode. Fucking... Yeah.